Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and press the notification button so that you cannot miss my next video. Any suggestion or comments, drop them in the comment section below. Today I've decided to come and share with you my story, how I fainted in church. It was so hectic that day, and I never been so scared in my life. I never been so confused. I didn't know what was happening. It just happened all of a sudden. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The things like I came here in South Africa 2013, and then I was staying with my boyfriend, and I couldn't find job here in Western Cape. So I talked to this other lady that I know that stays in Eastern Cape. So I decided to go to Eastern Cape to work. So I was in Eastern Cape working there. I was working very well, and the thing was like the salary was not that fine, and I wasn't like happy with everything, like looking at my peers, seeing them doing their thing. So I just decided to like quit that job and find another one. So I found another job, and I was working, and then the people I was working for were so horrible. So I just said like, let me just go back to Zoom, see my daughter. And there was some other family issues which was happening there. There was some arrangement that we were supposed to do. So like I took that like opportunity to go to them so that we can just do those things while I'm not working, so that when we're done with everything that we're supposed to be done, I would come back here and look for another job. There I went there like 2015. I stayed there 2015, 2016, 2017, fine. And 2018 I was like, now things are getting tough, and you know, in Zoom things started to go like going down, things getting expensive, all sorts of things. So like I was just telling myself that I need to go back to South Africa so that I can just find something else to do there. Anything which comes my way, I wouldn't mind. So like 2018, 2019, like 2017, in fact, I was like, now I'm ready to go back. I've been here enough, and you know, I tried to do business in Zimbabwe, and business was not, things were not like moving well for me. I couldn't find anything tangible to do. So I tried to look for business, job, nothing came up. So I say, let me go back to South Africa. So in 2018, I came back to South Africa. There I was, I'm back. You know, when you're like, you spend 3 years broke, you don't have anything, no money, no nothing. All you have is a lot of credits. Things need to be like to be updated, you know, like paying my daughter's school fees and all sorts of things, buying new clothes. Now my daughter was growing up, and a lot of things was like getting smaller while he was getting older, and then the things were like, all clothes were, they were new, but they were like getting smaller to her body. So I wanted to buy like school stuff. I wanted to buy clothes. I wanted all sorts of things. So I had a lot of pressure on me. It was like, I have to work, I have to work, I have to work, I have to work. So I was so stressed, I was so depressed. So like, you know, you are coming and you want to do things like faster, faster, you know, and all those pressures were like getting into me. It was getting into me, it was getting into me, and I didn't realize it. It was like I was just panicking, And when you are talking to other people that you left here, and then they are telling you that, we've managed to do this and that you have bought this and that, I've been doing this, I've saved a lot of money, I bought a car, I bought that, those things, they start to get into you like, oh, I was left out, or I was sitting in Zimbabwe, so I have to do things like quickly, I have to find a job, I have to do this, I have to do that. So those things were like eating me inside. I didn't know that I was like going down inside. So there I was. Fortunately enough, I managed to do like some piece jobs. I found jobs here and there, helping to clean the houses. Mainly it was cleaning the houses. That was the things which was like available at that moment. So I was doing my piece job. So this one faithful Sunday, I just woke up nicely, get prepared, and like everything was normal, no headache, no what. I still remember that I this funny, just a funny pain on my neck, nothing serious, nothing to worry about, it was just a pain. So what's the big deal? Maybe I just thought that like maybe I didn't sleep well, maybe my pillow was not in the good position or whatever. So we woke up in the morning, we get prepared for going to church, we have our breakfast. Like normally the church start at 8 and ends at 9. It's in 1 hour church. Okay, we prepared, we finish, started going to church. It's like a walking distance, not that far, it's a walking distance. So you just walk to church. It's like a 1 kilometer or what, I don't know. I don't know how to measure these kilometers, so I just assume that it's 1 kilometer. So there we are, went to church, and then like we get inside, and the priest was getting ready to go to the pulpit and stuff like that. So we're singing this hymn. So we're singing, and I was fine. I was perfectly fine. No pain, no nothing, no dizziness, no nothing. First hymn we sang, we finished, and then so there was like at that moment that you like give your offerings and stuff like that. Okay, that was the moment. There we were singing this song, and the people were supposed to stand up. And mind you, this church is full of elderly people, so most of the people will be like standing up, and there I was, we were standing. So the moment that you were singing that song, in that basket for offertory was moving around, I just had to feel weak, feel this funny thing. I said, what is it? Is it I'm too lazy to stand up, or what is happening? I say, oh, I need to be strong here. Look at everyone is standing, especially these elderly people are standing, and if I sit down, what people are going to say, that as young as I was sitting, and yet other people who are old are standing. So I have to keep on standing. There I was, they are standing, and I was trying by all means to keep on like pretending like nothing's happening. So we're singing. All of a sudden I couldn't take it. So like I was standing. So when I tried to reach out on him and say I can't stand anymore and I'm feeling dizzy, so I couldn't have time to say anything. I just started to go down, down, and I just thought like maybe if I sit down I will feel better. Then I've realized that I can't even sit. All I want now was to lie down on the floor and start to think of what people are going to say when they see me lying on the floor. It was embarrassing, scary, and everything. So I tried to sit down, and sitting down was not working. So the only option was to lie on the floor. So the moment I tried to reach on my boyfriend to tell him that I can't stand, he just looked at me and see me sitting down. From sitting down to the floor, I was lying on the floor, and it's like there was some whistling in my ears, because like wee, and from like 5 to 10 minutes, 10 seconds, that's when I started to realize that I am lying down, and people like they were calling me, asking me whether I can hear them. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And stuff like that. I just nod my head like, yeah, I can hear you. So it's like people were like, everyone asked me, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And stuff like that. So I did want them to panic and call ambulance. I didn't want to go to the hospital. So I just decided to nod my head so that they will know that I can hear them and we are communicating. And then my boyfriend was like, let's go home, let's go home, let's go home. How can I go home? I'm lying down, I fainted. He was like scared, embarrassed, or what, I don't know. So like they held me to like get up. They took me to this change room where they used to like where the church choir used to put on their choir attire, and then they took me there. They gave me water and like, did she eat or what? We were asking. Maybe it was hunger or what, I don't know. So and they say, yeah, we ate breakfast, and I don't know why she fainted. So they gave me water, and after drinking that water, I started to resuscitate, and then I went back home. But really, I never been so scared in my life like that day. I could see myself dying. I could see death coming in, and what? Yo, that was the scariest moment of my life. Okay, guys, I have reached the end of my story. Please don't forget to subscribe. Press the notification button. If you have any comment, drop that in the comment section below. And keep watching my videos. I'm coming up with another story. This one will be a nice one. It's like my childhood. It's about my childhood, where I grew up and stuff like that. It's like there was a moment that I stayed in the rural areas when I was very young, before like I started my schooling. That one is fantastic. Don't miss it. So subscribe, press the notification button so that you cannot miss that one. Thank you for watching.